So, what did you think of the video? MegaCitigen 5.1.1 is out now, and you can create a scene like this even with a 16GB laptop. Hi, I'm Jonah from MegaCitigen, substituting for George Kim. No, MegaCitigen is not an AI video generator. It's a CGI tool. Correct me if I'm wrong. AI video generators don't create true 4K renders. For example, this is a 4K AI video of a sci-fi city. Now compare that with 1/4 the size of our true 4K video. You see what I mean? Anyway, let's go back to our main topic. So, what's so special about this release? Number 1. Dramatic render time reduction. MegaCitigen can now separate visible part of the city and those that stay in the background, creating shadows. As such, you can now render 10 times faster. For example, a heavy scene like this can take about 40 to 50 minutes on 64GB machine, but now it took only about 5 minutes. Number 2. Good news for users with no more than 16GB RAM machines. You can now build and render bigger cities without buying more RAM. Of course, if you want the best results, more RAMs pays off, as this example shows. But your viewers might not notice the difference right away. Number 3. Now, just activating the compositor alone will give you that familiar atmospheric haze for most scenarios. So, activate the compositor and forget about atmospheric haze and motion blur. Number 4. You can now test out various dicing rates without opening up the project file for rendering. You see, you might need to find the best dicing rate for your system environment. To do that, you might need to change the scene dicing rate or the object dicing rate. You can now adjust them in the generated command line rendering script rather than in the project file. So that's it. You can close this video now. But if you want to know how to use the new features and other details, and to hear some important announcements, stick around. Announcement number 1. Superhive Market is launching what they call the support periods from this 12th of May. That means people who purchase MegaCitigen and other add-ons may have to pay for updates later. So, the one-time payment for lifetime support for MegaCitigen will no longer be available after that. Announcement number 2. The price of MegaCitigen Personal Edition has been lowered to accommodate more artists. Instead, we're thinking of holding a monthly MegaCity animation challenge for artists who own Personal Edition, where we can award especially talented winners with MegaCitigen Freelance Edition or other asset packs. Now, let's go back to our workshop, as promised, creating a destroyed city with MegaCitigen. Let's skip the usual modeling process and proceed to using the destroyed city asset pack. We've added 2 hero mothership. You can add your own. Let's speed up the video. Now, it looks like we're done with the design of the city. First, get the destroyed city asset pack and download it. In this workshop, we'll use the asset pack version rather than the standalone blend file. If you want to know how to use the standalone blend file version, please refer to the video link up above. Now, drag and drop the asset pack zip file onto the asset pack panel, and click OK. Let's select Destroyed City and click Replace Scene Assets. Let's add more cars on the road. Now, let's make all the vehicles stop at where they are, and let's give them some random rotation to mimic the chaos at the moment of destruction. Now, let's confirm the design of this city by clicking Add Logical Details. Now, let's bake the scene for faster rendering. Oh, I've forgotten to switch to the solid view when baking in Low-spec PC. As mentioned in our previous tutorials, please switch to the solid view before clicking Bake Scene for faster rendering. We can see our 16GB laptop is struggling to process all the shaders in material mode. Let's switch to the solid view. Let's turn off most of the layers and the ground instance collection to speed up the viewport. Now let's work on the repeating textures of the buildings. Let's go to the edit mode and click Randomize facade use twice. There we go. Much better. Now let's set up the animations and cameras. Let's speed up the video. Now, let's find the best lighting for our scenes. This one looks better, nice contrast. Now, let's explore our new features introduced in MegaCitigen 5.1.1. Now, we have several controls to hide objects that will not be visible in the render camera to save GPU and host memory when rendering. First, we have the debris scattered all over the city. We need to hide some of them if they are outside the camera. To do that, we need to check Reset and Update and leave others unchecked and click Update Off-Camera Object Visibility and click OK. So we can see that all the objects outside our camera's frame have disappeared, and the buildings that are not within our view have all turned into simple objects that do not use much memory. In this way, they make sure that our visible buildings get proper shadows from other buildings around them not directly in view of the camera. But as we move on, we've found some buildings that need to be set as visible to the camera. In that case, we only need to fix just the buildings, so let's check Hide Buildings Only and click Update Off-Camera Object Visibility and click OK. So, we have set up our scene for frames 1 to 143. Now, we need to save this file for batch rendering. And click Create and Show Render Batch File. Let's open up the batch file. By default, MegaCitigen creates a folder named after the name of the mother file and creates render files following the same name. And from version 5.1.1, we can directly change the scene dicing rate and the building's dicing rate through this script when rendering. Our 16GB laptop ran into out-of-memory error when the scene dicing rate is below 6. That's how long it takes for our modest laptop to render each frame. So, it took about 6 minutes for a 4K render of this complexity. That's not so bad. This laptop couldn't handle a city of this size before. Amazing. Now, what if you have enough memory and enough time? You might just keep adding visible objects. And one important trick to remember. In this case, we have a building behind this damaged tower. It is visible through the holes, but MegaCitigen is not getting it. Here's the solution. Raise the Y value of the off-camera clipping ratio. From here to here is 1. So from here to here will be about 1.3. So, let's change the Y to 1.3 and try again. This time, we only need to fix the buildings, so let's check Hide Buildings Only and try it again. There we go. So, I hope you make the best of use of these new features of MegaCitigen 5.1.1. And see you in our next workshop.